On the 18th of November 2025, we welcome you to this heartfelt platform where memories live on. Today, we'll honor those we've recently lost, celebrate their incredible journeys, and remember the lasting impact of others. Together, we'll also talk about WWE legend Seth Rollins' emotional challenges, which have united fans worldwide. Subscribe to join our supportive circle. Brian Christopher, born Brian Lawler on January 10, 1972 in Memphis, Tennessee, built a memorable career in professional wrestling with a style and personality all his own. As the son of the iconic Jerry the King Lawler, he grew up surrounded by the wrestling world, but he never relied on his father's name. Instead, he earned his place through his own charisma, energy, and genuine love for performing. Christopher began wrestling in the early 1990s, working his way through regional promotions before catching his big break in 1997 with WWE. There, he transformed into Grand Master Sexay, a lively, over-the-top character who quickly became a fan favorite. His infectious enthusiasm, signature dance moves, and high-octane in-ring style helped set him apart during a time filled with larger-than-life personalities. Teaming up with Scotty 2 Hotty, the pair created the beloved duo Too Cool. Their blend of comedy, dancing, and athleticism struck a perfect balance that resonated with audiences of all ages. Together, they captured the WWE Tag Team Championship and delivered countless moments that still bring fans nostalgia and smiles today. After leaving WWE, Christopher continued to wrestle across the independent circuit, staying connected to the sport that shaped his life. While he faced personal challenges later in his career, his impact on wrestling, especially during the late 90s and early 2000s, remains significant. Brian Christopher passed away on July 29, 2018, at age 46. He's remembered for his vibrant personality, his undeniable talent, and the joy he brought to crowds as Grand Master Sexay Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946 in Grenoble, France, became a legend in both professional wrestling and popular culture. Known worldwide as the eighth wonder of the world, he was instantly recognizable thanks to his extraordinary size, standing 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing more than 500 pounds. His immense stature was the result of acromegaly, a hormonal condition that caused accelerated growth, shaping much of his life and career. Andre began wrestling in the early 1960s, quickly earning attention for his unique presence in the ring. As he traveled through various wrestling promotions, he built a reputation not just as a spectacle, but as a skilled performer who understood how to entertain a crowd. His time in the WWF, now WWE, helped fuel wrestling's surge in popularity during the 1980s. Fans especially remember his storied rivalry with Hulk Hogan, which culminated in the legendary match at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. There, in front of a massive crowd, Hogan managed the iconic body slam that has since become one of wrestling's most replayed and talked about moments. Outside the ring, Andre showed a different side of himself. He won hearts with his role as Fezzik in The Princess Bride, 1987, bringing warmth, humor, and kindness to the character. Traits many said reflected who he truly was. Despite the challenges that came with his size, Andre was widely remembered as gentle, generous, and beloved by fans and colleagues alike. Andre the Giant passed away at just 46, but his influence lives on. His unforgettable career, larger-than-life personality, and contributions to entertainment have secured his place as a true cultural icon. Ursula Hayden, born on March 8, 1966, was an American professional wrestler, actress, and producer whose influence on women's wrestling continues to be felt today. She passed away at the age of 56, leaving behind a legacy that touched fans, colleagues, and the industry she dedicated her life to. Hayden first stepped into the spotlight in the late 1980s and 1990s, quickly winning over audiences with her magnetic personality and undeniable athletic ability. Wrestling under the name Ursula, she became a standout performer, known for her versatility in the ring. She blended powerful, hard-hitting moves with agile, high-flying techniques, allowing her to hold her own in intense rivalries and unforgettable matches. Her time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and various independent promotions solidified her status as a respected and admired competitor. But Hayden's talents reached far beyond the squared circle. She appeared in several films and television projects, showing a natural flair for acting. She also took on production roles, organizing wrestling events and championing the growth of women's wrestling. Her passion for lifting up other women in the industry made her a beloved mentor and advocate. Throughout her career, Hayden faced both physical challenges and personal hardships, yet she remained committed to her craft and her community. Her resilience and her generosity left a lasting impression on those who knew her. News of her passing brought an outpouring of heartfelt tributes from fans and fellow wrestlers who remembered her not only as a dynamic performer, but also as a warm, supportive presence behind the scenes. Ursula Hayden's legacy endures as a pioneering force and a source of inspiration for generations of women pursuing their dreams in professional wrestling. Tim Arson, born December 27, 1976, was an American professional wrestler whose passion for the sport carried him across both the U.S. independent scene and the vibrant wrestling world of Puerto Rico. Trained by former WWF standout Johnny Rodz, Arson broke into the business in 2001, working for Northeastern promotions like USA Pro Wrestling. Early in his career, he joined the Canadian Impact Alliance, capturing both the USAPW United States Championship and the vacant New York Championship in a four-way match in October 2001, though his reign was short-lived as he lost the titles just a week later to Kid Cruel. Arson's career was built on versatility and commitment, qualities that earned him steady opportunities in the ring. He competed in memorable matches such as a gauntlet bout in March 2003, where he impressively defeated Popalicious and Live Wire back-to-back. He also worked with Mikey Whipwreck's New York Wrestling Connection, further carving out a name for himself on the independent circuit. Outside of the U.S., Arson became a familiar face in Puerto Rico, performing for promotions including New Wrestling Stars and the long-running World Wrestling Council. His ability to connect with different audiences helped him leave a strong impression wherever he worked. In 2006, he gained widespread attention with his appearance as The Zombie on the debut episode of WWE's ECW on Sci-Fi, a brief but unforgettable moment that fans still talk about. Tragically, Tim Arson passed away at just 38. Though his life and career were cut short, his dedication to wrestling continues to be remembered by fans, colleagues, and the communities he entertained. Few WWE superstars embody the blend of passion, athleticism, and sheer stubborn resilience, quite like Seth Rollins, born Colby Daniel Lopez. Over the years, Rollins has built a legacy as one of the most gifted performers of his generation, a man capable of delivering breathtaking matches, lightning-fast sequences, and emotionally charged storytelling. Yet behind his highlight reel moments lies a much more complicated narrative, one punctuated by painful injuries, long rehabs, private health battles, and constant whispers about his future. Through all of this, Rollins's determination has remained unshaken. He continues to step back into the ring with the same fire he had the day he debuted, proving that his spirit is every bit as powerful as his athleticism. This article takes a renewed, more human look at his injury history, clarifies rumors, and examines the emotional and physical toll his career has taken, while touching on the pressures, including financial considerations, that influence a top performer's decisions. 2015. The knee injury that changed everything. In November 2015, during what should have been a routine WWE live event in Dublin, Seth Rollins suffered what many still consider the turning point of his career, a devastating knee injury involving a torn ACL, torn MCL, and a torn medial meniscus. The moment was sudden and brutal. Rollins attempted a sunset flip powerbomb, something he had executed dozens of times before. But this time, his knee buckled underneath him in a way no athlete ever wants to experience. Overnight, the reigning WWE champion went from the top of the company to the operating table, facing months of rehab, uncertainty, and the emotional blow of surrendering the championship he had worked his entire life to earn. The surgery performed by Dr. James Andrews was only the beginning. Rollins' rehab was long, mentally exhausting, and filled with doubts no one sees from the outside. He admitted publicly that there were moments he wondered if he would ever feel like himself in the ring again. But in May 2016, when he returned at Extreme Rules, the thunderous roar from the crowd was not just for a superstar returning, it was for a man who had fought his way back from what could have been a career-ending setback. In 2017, another painful setback to an already weakened knee. Barely a year after his triumphant comeback, Rollins faced yet another crushing knee injury in January 2017, this time during an on-air attack from Samoa Joe. A torn MCL threatened to derail his momentum once again, especially with a marquee match looming against Triple H at WrestleMania 33. The timing could not have been worse professionally, emotionally, or financially. For a top star like Rollins, missing WrestleMania doesn't just mean missing a match. It means missing a major payday, a major storyline payoff, and months of career momentum. Rollins fought desperately to avoid missing out. And fortunately, this injury, though painful and serious, did not require the extensive healing time his 2015 injury did. With intense physical therapy, a modified workout plan, and a knee brace that became part of his WrestleMania gear, he managed to return in time for the match. His performance against Triple H that night wasn't just a wrestling storyline, it was a physical representation of endurance, stubbornness, and a man refusing to let his body dictate his path. 2023 to 2024, chronic knee problems and the burden of working through pain. In recent years, Rollins' knee issues have resurfaced, becoming less about sudden injuries and more about chronic wear and tear, the long-term price of performing at a world-class level for nearly 2 decades. Reports circulated that he had been working through a torn meniscus and MCL problems, often choosing rehab and grueling physical therapy over the more traditional route of immediate surgery. This decision wasn't just about pride or fear of missing time. It also reflected the complicated reality of being a top WWE performer. Missing several months, especially as a champion or major storyline figure, can disrupt future plans, affect earning potential, and sometimes even create uncertainty about one's place in the company upon returning. Rollins chose to keep performing, balancing pain management, recovery sessions, and modified workouts, all while maintaining the standard fans expect from him. His willingness to keep going despite constant discomfort has highlighted both his incredible resilience and the very real physical toll his career has taken. Separating fact from fiction, clearing up rumors about his health and future. Seth Rollins' injury history has fueled more rumors and speculation than almost any other active WWE superstar, with fans, journalists, and even insiders constantly debating his future. It's important to separate what is real from what is exaggerated. One of the most persistent rumors is that Rollins is nearing retirement due to ongoing health issues. Although understandable, given the visible strain on his body, there is no confirmed evidence that Rollins plans to retire anytime soon. He has openly acknowledged the challenges he faces, but he has also consistently emphasized that he still loves the business and intends to continue as long as his body allows. Another common rumor claims he requires immediate surgery and will be out for a year. While surgery may eventually become necessary, something Rollins himself has hinted at, the idea that he is on the verge of an emergency procedure has not been supported by WWE or Rollins. The final rumor worth addressing is the claim that WWE views him as a liability and plans to scale back his schedule permanently. In reality, conversations about reduced schedules happen with many top performers, not because they are liabilities, but because long-term planning often involves protecting valuable talent. If his schedule is ever reduced, it will likely be a strategic and mutually beneficial decision, not a punishment or sign of decline. The emotional and physical toll, what fans don't see. Behind every televised injury, every taped-up knee, and every triumphant return is a deeper emotional journey fans rarely witness. Rollins has been candid about the mental strain his injuries have caused. The process of rebuilding yourself physically while battling internal anxieties about your future is something that very few understand outside the world of professional sports. Rollins has shared how the fear of not returning to full strength haunted him, especially after the 2015 and 2017 knee injuries. Recovery meant long days in physical therapy, painful exercises, uncertainty about his mobility, and the constant internal question: can I still do this at the level I expect of myself? Physically, the pain has been relentless. Chronic knee issues affect everything: sleep, training, travel, even simple daily movements. And for someone whose livelihood depends on explosive athleticism, every flare-up carries emotional weight. Fortunately, Rollins has also credited his support system, especially his wife, Becky Lynch, for helping him stay mentally grounded. Lynch, who understands the physical and emotional demands of the business, has provided stability and encouragement that Rollins has repeatedly described as vital. This emotional support has helped him push past the dark moments, rediscover his confidence, and continue performing at a high level even when his body feels less than reliable. The often ignored reality: financial pressure in professional wrestling. WE. Superstars often appear larger than life, but behind the bright lights and championship belts lie practical realities, including financial considerations. While Rollins is undoubtedly one of the top earners in WWE, major injuries and extended layoffs still carry professional and financial consequences. Missing a WrestleMania payday, being removed from top merchandise storylines, or losing a championship run can impact income in ways many fans might not realize. In Rollins's case, his decisions to push through chronic injuries rather than take extended time off have likely been influenced not only by passion and pride, but also by the practical reality that time away from the ring can shift opportunities. This does not mean Rollins is facing financial hardship. He is a top star with strong merchandise sales and major positioning, but it does mean that, like any performer, he must weigh financial impact when making decisions about surgery, rest, or workload adjustments. Even top-tier wrestlers must constantly consider how injuries and time away might affect future opportunities, long-term earning potential, and contract negotiations. These decisions are never easy. Rollins's choice to keep performing despite pain illustrates both his dedication and the layered pressures placed on athletes in an industry where momentum is everything. Looking forward, what the future likely holds for Seth Rollins. Given his injury history and ongoing knee concerns, it is safe to say that Rollins's future in WWE will require strategic adaptation. He will likely continue modifying his in-ring style, balancing high-risk moves with techniques that place less strain on his knees. WWE may also implement more built-in rest periods for him, short breaks between storylines, lighter house show schedules, or reduced weekly matches. These changes should not be mistaken for signs of decline. They are smart career decisions meant to sustain longevity. Rollins has grown wiser over the years, learning when to push, when to pull back, and how to work smarter without compromising performance. Fans should expect him to remain a major presence on WWE programming, continuing to deliver outstanding matches and compelling storylines. If surgery becomes necessary, he will undoubtedly tackle rehab with the same intensity he has shown before. But for now, he remains active, committed, and fully invested in his craft. A conclusion. The story of a champion who refuses to break Seth Rollins' journey is one of extraordinary highs, painful lows, and the type of resilience that defines true greatness. His list of injuries, especially his chronic knee problems, could have derailed any performer, but Rollins has repeatedly shown an unmatched ability to rise above adversity. While rumors about his retirement or declining health may continue, the reality is far more inspiring. Seth Rollins is still here, still performing at an elite level, and still proving why he is one of the most respected and accomplished WWE superstars of his generation. His career is not just defined by championships and accolades, it is defined by heart, endurance, and the refusal to let obstacles dictate his story. Whatever the future brings, one thing remains clear. Seth Rollins will continue to entertain, inspire, and fight for his place in the ring for as long as his body and his unbreakable spirit allow him to.